Yo, yo, yo. What is up, players? Welcome to another episode of Lefty Live. I think I'm just going to call it that because On the Edge is slightly dead at this point. Taking its last breaths. If I can revitalize some people or maybe add some people, we can get On the Edge going again. But if it's just going to be me, although I do have a guest tonight because next week we have another pre-order, which, by the way, hopefully you guys got in on the GOM pre-order today from Renegade Provisions Co., the God of Mischief pre-order. I got two of them because I am a crazy person and I wanted Murdered Out Chaw, so I got that. And then later I was like, I'm going to regret not getting, the satin one or whatever. So I got the natural micarta and satin stonewash. Oddly enough, I got the milled clip on both of them. I would have never guessed I'd do that, but I'm like, I really like the look of that milled clip, But yeah, so hopefully you guys got in on that. And but tonight I got Jacob from Qvist Bladeworks in on the live stream because he has a pre-order coming up on the 27th. I think that's on Wednesday for the PE2. So this is the PE right here, the variant, PE. And he's doing a 2.0, basically, the PE2. It's going to have a little more lock bar access, which is perfect for me. And then it's going to have a flipper tab up here. And then you could get denim micarta. We'll go over all this. Denim micarta and I think another micarta, and then two titanium ones, one blacked out and one satin. Maybe there's a JG10. I don't know. We'll ask. But yeah, you damn sure know I'm getting a couple of those too. So lots of pre-orders. I'm fogging up the glasses as usual. Hate that shit. So what's going on, guys? You got Sinister in the house. What's up, dude? We got what's up, dude? We got Bridgeport Knife Company in the house. Alice, what's up? What's up? I still have one of your paracords. Go check out Alicord Paracord on Instagram. Still have one of your paracords. I'm not going to give it away tonight because I didn't have a knife. I'm getting a reshipment from White Mountain Knives, basically, and it won't be here till early next week. So I don't have anything tonight. So if you're here for a giveaway, go check out Metal Complex or something. I'm sure he's on. Country Boy. What up, Country Boy? Copra Light. What's up, Steve? Knife Knot. What's up, Knife Knot? Michael Morgan. Going on, dude. Evolved EDC. What's going on, bro? Jay Friedman. What up? Heyman. What up? Alice says, congrats, Country Boy, on the Metal Complex giveaway. Oh, sweet. So he did do a giveaway. There you go. What did he win? Knife Nut, Natural Micarta Satin Stonewash for me. Nice. I got one of those. And I normally never do natural. I always go black micarta. But ever since I got this, now, granted, I have one in black micarta too. But ever since I got this Jack Wolf Sharpshooter Jack in the natural micarta, I really like the combination, so I got a natural micarta GOM today. Well, pre-ordered. Looks like Jacob is back. What's up, dude?
I couldn't find my shirt. So I got the variant shirt on instead.
Oh, you had a shirt made, or is it?
No, this is actually from the show with Loki. So you see Loki there?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
So, it said variant on it. I had to buy it.
So that's not where you came up with the name, though.
Oh no, I preceded all that stuff.
Gotcha.
Yep.
When did you design the first variant?
First variant. If you go back in my videos, here, let me go, because I have it like where I'm like still designing it in my garage when I lived way up north. Someone look at my YouTube videos, but that was right during the first of the pandemic. So
okay.
That was the summer of 2020.
Okay.
I didn't have a name though until probably that that fall. I
Is that why
finally
it's
figured out
called
the
the
name.
variant?
Yeah, and I just wanted, because I had that idea of making every knife different, never the same knife. So I thought it's a variant of itself, every one.
Right.
So
Because you were only doing customs at the time, right? Gotcha.
yeah, I didn't know if I'd sell anything. I was just a
Right.
no-name nothing that I had a
Right.
stupid
I
drawing
mean,
of.
I don't know what you are now, but I'm just kidding.
I'm still a no-name nothing, but hey, I've sold some knives. That's about it.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. What are you drinking? What do you got?
Oh man, got the good stuff. I got the Polar Black Cherry Seltzer.
Oh yeah. All right. I got Dr. Pepper cream soda, but I got seltzers in the wings. Don't worry.
Yum. Yeah.
Don't worry.
I don't know what.
Yeah, I got the Spindrift here. I love Spindrift. Have you tried this stuff?
Oh yeah, that's awesome stuff. I love that
So
stuff.
good. The orange mango is my favorite.
I love
can't
mango.
ever get the damn stuff. Cody
mango.
Campbell, what's up, dude? Blaze
Good
Burger.
evening, everybody.
Going on, outdoor craftsman in the house. Gear R&D. What's up, man? Mateo's in the house. What's up, Mateo? Supposed you haven't ordered jerky. Hi, Kevo. What's up, man? Nice haircut, Kev. Thanks, man. I cut it myself, and then my wife finishes it off, and that sounded weird, but she left the patch.
That's
back
what she
here.
said.
Yeah, she left the patch back here, and my brother pointed it out at dinner tonight. So
business in the front, party in the back, man.
Yeah. Before we started, I saw the hairs, and I was like, "Shit!" I went and grabbed a beard trimmer and tried to get it. So I think I got it all, but that's what happens when you get an at-home. Well, shit, I've had haircuts from a dresser that sucked like that. So,
I have to.
Here is the Qvist pre-order information. So I do want to pull up the site in a little bit, and we can go through the versions and everything.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of fun stuff laid out here. I don't know what we're going to talk about, so I got.
Yeah, we can talk about everything. That's the fun part, man. WMK code, White Mountain Knives code for me is Lefty 10. Lefty 10. You look like a baby. Thanks. Yeah, I feel like once I get the hair this short, then I want to grow the beard. So now
that's what I did. I just went and then let it. That just transferred.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
Nate, what's up, dude? Ionan's Edge, what's up, man? He's got a live stream, I think, coming up on Tuesday.
Sweet.
You're surprised? Are you surprised I haven't ordered jerky? Yeah, I haven't gotten any jerky in a while. I need to get some from you, dude. Sorry. It's been so crazy. I just haven't thought about it. Sean, what's up, dude? Michael B, Will B. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. If I did, welcome, everyone. Welcome. If you guys have any questions while we have Jacob here tonight, please drop those in the comments. Oh, here we go.
I got one right there. Is the pre-order for the scales for the variant or the knife? So it's the knife. Pre-orders for the knives, the PE2s. But I also got a fair amount of titanium scales that fit the PE1s and the PE2s, all dropping that day as well. And I got a bunch of, I had a few PE1s laying around, and I thought I'd dress them up a bit. So I did a fun array of titanium anodizing. So those will all ship out right away, but the PE2s will pre-order like Kevin just got done doing. It's a fun, exciting time. And then hopefully you get that pre-order or get that order in right away, and I'll be right behind the assembly line of Kevin. That's what'll be happening.
That'd be nice. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we put the order in on Monday.
Yeah. So. That's a good feeling. It's fantastic.
We got it done pretty quick. I mean, the pre-order was on the 9th, and we got the order in within 10 days. Took about a week, really. Yeah. Which is good because that's what I wanted. I wanted to get it in as quick as possible so we could hit that 90-day window and get them here, and hopefully get them to people sooner than we said.
It's changed a lot. When I ordered the first one, it was only 75 days. So
really?
They've been shifting their window. I noticed.
Yeah,
that.
well, they're getting hit with a lot of work. I mean, look, just what Finch is doing alone is like. Yeah. Are they doing the slip joints for Finch? I wonder. Or they do slip joints, so I guess it would be them doing those.
No, they have slip joints in their catalog. Yeah.
Have you seen their slip joints, Finches?
I've never used one. No. But
Gotcha. Well, no, I mean, have you seen them? Like,
yeah, oh
you
yeah,
posted
100%.
them the other day. It was the first time
Yeah.
I saw them.
Yeah. No, I follow
Yeah.
them. So
I think your kids might be on the internet again.
well, we have a storm just run through.
Oh, okay, maybe that's what it is.
It's like insanity out there, just like green skies, and looks like we're gonna get taken up by a tornado. So
Green skies? Like,
oh yeah,
oh, because you're so far north, maybe?
it looks nasty. It just looks
Yeah.
really nasty. So
Interesting. Okay, well,
let me turn off the internets to all the devices though.
Shouldn't matter unless, like,
really piss off the kids.
yeah, I mean, it shouldn't matter unless you're trying to show something specific. We can make out your face, so it's fine. I'll do all the modeling. Yard work in high wind, Stevie, to be exact. So yeah, let's pull up the what is this? Next model Jingleheimer Schmidt, please.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. I like that.
Why? Yeah. Gotcha. That's funny. Okay.
His name is my name too.
New button lock out called the like button. Y'all should try it. Oh, you're being funny. Sorry. Wow, I'm an idiot. Okay. So,
I gotta say, naming a knife is hard. So these are great suggestions.
Yeah, dude, naming a knife sucks, but like we tried to pick a pattern so it would be easier, and we picked beer stuff, which is ironic because I quit drinking, but
that's a good idea though. I like that. Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, so everything we do is beer related. So we have like the ones we have in the works are the stout, and then we have the mash, we have the growler, we have the barley, and then the one we're just getting started now is the buzz.
Wow.
So,
dude, you got stuff in the hopper. Holy crap.
Yeah, well, hey man, might as well, right?
Hell
I'm kind of one of those, once I do it, I go in head first type of people. And we keep I think having a partner makes it like to where we're always bouncing ideas off each other or whatever, or we're talking about one thing and then it kind of sparks something else, and then I don't know. So it's kind of worked out that way where I just think of something and I draw it and then I send it to him and he turns it into a real knife.
Yeah. You motivate each other too. That's a big deal. I think you push each other along. That's a good thing.
Yeah, exactly. I'll have 10 pre-orders going after I order the variant. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I have.
I wish I had the funds just to drop these. You know, wouldn't that be nice just to have like all the money just to like order stuff? But I just, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do.
It sucks.
Early on, at least, you got to do this. And I think I also like, if you look at it from one aspect, like on the stout, the way we were looking at it was, it also helps you gauge what people want. So you don't order a bunch of shit. Like I've talked to Liang Ma, and this Field Duty pre-order was the first one he ever did.
Yep.
And he always just ordered the knives and then he would sell them. And he has stuff on the shelves from years ago.
Yeah,
you know,
that's a nightmare. I can't even. Yeah.
So like that's what can happen if you just order it and it's like, oh, nobody fucking likes orange. I mean, I could have told you that, but like,
yeah.
But then you're stuck with all this shit. So when you do a pre-order, you can see exactly what people like. So like for us, the copper carbon fiber, that shit sold out in like hours, like 5 hours. They were all gone, 200 of them. And then the micarta stuck around. Now it still only took 13 hours, but
you could tell.
You could see, yeah. And then like now the Urban EDC has the micarta ones. They're still in stock. They still have like, I don't know, they don't have a ton of them, but they still have some. So that tells me the micartas aren't that popular. So like people want it, but you know what I mean? There's more of a sort of, I don't know, people want that different carbon fiber because it's kind of like unique now, you know?
Right. Well, everyone is unique if you think about. I mean, they can't make the same pattern all over again, so it's all oil in there.
Yeah.
So I think that makes people go, "Oh, it's mine." You know, I don't know. That's like, why I like the fat carbon. It's always different.
Right. I like that too. But like, so it's like market research. So like when we went to place the order, we added more carbon fiber, and we just kind of left what we had. Like micarta, we just ordered what we sold. and and whatever, if Urban EC sells out, which I'm hoping they will by the time these get in, I'm sure they will. We ordered that plus the extras we needed, and that was it. And then we added an extra 100 knives in a different carbon fiber because that's what people wanted.
Yeah.
It gives you a chance to listen to people and then act on it instead of just ordering shit and then it turns out they don't like it. Then you're stuck with like whatever.
Right. That same thing happened with my Kickstarter. I launched Jade and just so I ordered a bunch of extra Jade when I put my order in and sold those out instantly. I was like, holy, well, didn't expect that. So
yeah, because Jade sometimes it depends on your price point. So like the Nimble EMP EDC, he just did the liner lock. Is somebody coming down to get their internet back?
Yeah. That's where Mackie wants his internet back. All right, Mac, don't go crazy on it, okay? All right.
Test it out. That's funny.
they caught on to me. Oh, the power of the internet, I tell you what.
Well, I mean, when are they gonna at what point are they not using it is the question, right?
It's and I got high bandwidth, man, so I don't know. So
yeah, right, we'll but if you're spreading it over 5 things that are like really pulling internet, I don't know how much this type of shit pull. It shouldn't really be that much, but maybe I don't know. But so EMP EDC, he just did the liner lock pre-order, and they sold well, and you can tell, but I think the JG10 stuck around for a while because it's a $300 knife basically in JG10. I don't know, 260, I think.
Yeah, that doesn't compute in my brain. Right. Yeah.
Me personally, that doesn't work. Like, I get it,
a premium
for people
material.
who want to dye it. I get it, right? But like when it's a $60 knife with JG10, then it's like I could buy this and change it to whatever color I want. Boom. Like, but I'm probably not gonna dye a $250 knife. So I don't know. I just think it's kind of a balance thing. And then you could tell when he had the aluminum carbon fiber, and that shit was gone like instantly.
Yeah.
Because everybody wants to try that stuff.
Yeah. It's cool stuff. It's on my list.
Do you carry any fat carbon? The shipping to states is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. I don't carry anything. I order as big as stuff as I can order.
They're not in the
cut
States?
It all up. No, they're like in Kazakhstan. I know it's not Kazakhstan, but they're over in Europe.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it costs like $40 to ship it over. That's right. Fat carbon is expensive.
Yeah, it's like, isn't it like $70 for enough to make like 4 scales, and then you gotta add the shipping?
Oh yeah, like I make usually out of a little 4x4 sheet, I can get a set of scales, and that's $40 plus shipping.
Right.
I mean that's why. Like my titanium I'm going to sell. I mean, this is made by QSP and they're beautiful and it's titanium, but I can sell these a lot cheaper than my fat carbon ones because I can't afford fat carbon all the time.
Right.
It's crazy. So yeah, I don't carry it. It's not like I stock it. I just buy it when I can and afford it. And I throw it in the CNC and try to make some cool stuff with it. So.
Right. I find it rather intriguing how certain designs translate better in all the different materials. Yeah, that's true. Where do I get the knife steel shirt? Yeah, so that's funny. Jacob actually went to go
I have one. I don't know where it is. So
that's where he was when we started. You can get it at, let me see if it's available right now.
Yeah,
and then we can
check
Niche
out, design. Niche. He's a cool guy.
Yeah. I think his name's Nick, right?
Yep, Nick. And I don't know if it's by NITCH.
Say that again.
Niche, NITCH.
Yeah.
That's his handle.
Yeah, I think it's just niche.
Niche.
Like, niche. No. It's niche.
I know. Niche.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
I'm
niche.
just messing with you. I'm being an asshole. I'm sorry.
What does this say?
I'm in Minnesota. I've been trapped inside too long. So.
I was like, why couldn't it catch my screen?
There it is.
I still wish I would have been able to try that knife, and I never got the chance.
I mean, it was fun. I just didn't go. His Kickstarter was beautiful too. He helped me out with mine.
I don't know if he got enough marketing.
He didn't. No, it failed. It was a real bummer. I felt really
well.
bad.
No, I know it failed, but like, I don't think he had enough I think when it comes to that kind of stuff, you got to get like at least 4 prototypes, and you got to just send them to everybody and just totally overload people with it. Like that's what I did.
Yeah. Well, I regret not ordering more. I'll tell you that. That's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, well, how many did you get?
I got 4.
Yeah, well, you got 4. More. But you also have a little bit of a different path because you already have the knife. Like you already have the successful knife. It's just really a change to it's not like, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's kind of people looking for the variant can find a ton of information on it already. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
But yeah, it is about hyping up the new pre-order, you know. I think that's big. Like there's sort of I don't know. I think some people look at it differently, but I think having like a pre-order on a specific day, kind of like a drop, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
is important because I feel like it builds all this hype and momentum and shit, and then it just all on one day. Yep. But if you don't focus that energy, I feel like you're not going to get as much. Like you're not going to get as many orders as you would if you had spread it out somehow. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. No, I hear you. That's what I've been trying to hype mine up, and then also want to be able to ship something that day as well to like just sweeten the deal.
Yeah,
I've been trying to do that. So
yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. Let me just see if I can find this shirt.
I think you can still get them. He had hankies. He had a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, I think he's got it set up on Teespring at this point. I mean, I would. So you could just go to Teespring. Yeah. I don't think because at first he was ordering them like in batches, but like now I'm pretty sure you just pick the size and order. Let's see. Is there a color? Oh, it's just black. Charcoal tee. There you go. Yeah, so if you go to this website right here, you can get it. There's different ones too.
I love wearing it because people have no idea what the heck it means. It's just great.
Yeah, my brother asked me today. He's like, "What's that? The composition of what?" And I'm like, "Knife steel." It's always funny. He's got a ton of products.
When you know, you know. You just know.
Right? Yeah. If you know, you know exactly. All right. Let me see if there's any other questions that we can. Fat carbon. We talked about. What are the differences between the PE1 and PE2?
I mean, big ones are front flipper. And
do you have a prototype or no? Are they all out?
They're all gone. So there's the original, the OG. Where's mine? In my pocket. So the big thing is front flipper on the new ones. More room for your fat thumbs in here. Not room, but actually just more liner.
Is that a PE or a custom?
This is a PE, and this is when I first got the titanium.
Okay.
And then I was engraving it for the first time on my mill to see if it actually would work. And then I was playing with some anodizing.
Yeah, it looks awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's a looker. It's fun. I love it. I may have gotten a Saga list today drop, and I may have ordered a Saga pen today too that matches.
Yeah.
This. So,
dude, I love my Saga pen. It's my favorite pen, hands down.
Yeah, it actually happened today. So I was like, and I found one that's perfect. It's all silver. And then the nub is like this really awesome purple, but it's all blanked out, like no logo on the tip or anything. So it's like exactly what I wanted.
Sounds like mine. Mine has the logo on the clip, I think. That's it.
I think they all have the clip logo, but on the tip, sometimes they have like 3 Norseman heads, and I just never really
let me grab it.
So
I should have grabbed it.
So yeah, that's the main differences. Also a whole new look of stonewash, which their stonewash is incredible instead of the satin. And I also got a black wash and also titanium, blue micarta, and I went with jade and blacked out again because jade and blacked out looks so cool. So that was kind of the main differences.
Yeah, and you could change it to whatever you want. Fat carbon is in Germany. I didn't know that.
It is Germany?
Yeah, so here's mine.
Yeah, so everything on mine is silver except for that round part. That's it. So even the clip is silver on mine. Oh yeah, I like that. I don't like the tip.
Yeah, I wanted blue, and I thought this was blue, but it's like a blurple.
It's a blurple.
It's more blue than purple, but it does have.
I can see hints of purple in it. Yep.
Then I got this the other day. So.
Oh, it's beautiful. My buddy, I had mine. Then I sold it to my buddy because he wanted it. Now he's put it up for sale.
Oh, really? Was it your buddy
Yeah.
who has all the Holts?
Yes. Yeah.
So what? Why he
He
doesn't
put his
like it?
haptic for sale too. He's just going through a crisis, midlife crisis. He's like, you know how you go to those, like, I'm selling everything. And
Right.
so he has a bunch of Spectres. He loves the Spectre. Spectre was the best. I'm
That's what
sorry.
my good
Holt
buddy
should
Kyle's going through that
changed.
right now, selling everything.
Yeah, it happens.
I love this thing, dude.
Oh, I loved it too. I loved it, and then he wanted to buy it. I'm like, well, I can let him have it. And then today he's like, I'm going to sell it. I'm like, whatever. I need to put my money into my company at this point.
He was going to offer it back to you.
Oh, he offered it back. I could have bought it back instantly. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, because I know they're going for like $1,200. It's crazy.
Yep.
I got mine in a trade for one of these.
Oh, dude, that thing is so insane.
Yeah, I got another.
I want a mini version of that. I want like
So
a 3-inch, a 3-inch blade of that.
3.3 would be perfect on this.
That's
thing.
what I want. Yep.
Like, for example, here's the PE.
So that's a 3-inch blade versus holy shit.
Yeah. And the PE is not like small. I mean, the PE fits my hand really good.
I love the sway. The sway gives you a little more, gives you one more hand or finger. So
yeah,
you got a big hand, you're pretty good.
I'm normally, I've said this before, I'm not a sway back guy, but this handle just works really well.
Well, I had to like do some cutting tests. I was trying to I had to do some back cutting. Man, that's what it's made for, is draw cuts. And I was like, I love my knife. Honestly, guys, that's all I carry. I have all my knives here, like most of them. And this is 99.9%.
I'd like to see what other knives you have, though.
I know you talked about that before we were talking about it, but I saw somebody say Team Grimsmo. They were a huge part of me getting into the knife community. I had no idea about this community. And all of a sudden I found John on YouTube and I watched all of his videos overnight. Like, I binged the entire everything. And I was like, holy shit, people make knives and CNC this shit. So that was
they're incredible, dude. This is by far my favorite
awesome.
high-end flipper knife.
Yeah, the machining on that is pure insanity,
dude.
My buddy's biggest critique: do you find that it gets dirty? That's what he wanted to sell it, because after a week of use, he had to clean it because it got a bunch of just it didn't drop anymore.
Yeah, that happened. So that's funny. So I got it that day. I took it apart, tuned it, like cleaned it out, Loctited it, and then I carried it for one day. It was in my back pocket all day yesterday. Like, half of that day was at my house. The other half, I'm outside at my parents' just hanging out with the kids, and I'm, flipping the knife a little bit. But I get home and it's not dropping anymore. And before, it was doing that thing, like, you know how some of them you just like let go and it's just like a magnet.
Well, mine was like scary. Like, I never had a knife like that in my life.
Yeah, you can set it to be like that. I have it a little tighter, so it kind of, it's still like ridiculous, but it's, a little more controlled, so to speak. But I got home that night and all of a sudden it's like not dry. It would still drop, but I'd have to like give it a little lean and then it would start.
Yeah.
And I took it apart and it wasn't dirty. It just wasn't dropped. So then I did the tuning again, like AKA I cleaned it out, put lube in there. And then when I did it the first time, I did what I've been doing lately, where I just put a little bit of oil, KPL, whatever, on my finger, and then I put the bearing on it and rub it in, and then I put it on. So that way I don't have KPL oozing out of the damn knife.
Yep.
But I thought maybe that was the thing. So I just put the KPL like right on the bearing track and everything this time. And I mean, I carried it today and so far so good. So I don't know.
Yeah. That's honestly why he's selling dirty. Yeah. He said after a week, he's like, it didn't, he's like, that was a deal breaker for him. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I mean, that does suck if that's the case. It would probably be a deal breaker for me too, even though I like taking my knives apart, but every week that would, but for me, it's like, I don't carry them enough that it's, you know what I mean? I'll carry this for like a week because I'm excited about it. And then I'll carry it one day, like every month, you know what I mean?
That's how I was too. 100%.
And if the action is an issue with that, just sitting in my knife case, then I'll have a problem, but we'll see. I think it's fine. I think my only critique with it would be they use tiny ass bearings. I wish they would use normal size bearings, but they use little like 1 millimeter bearings. They make their own cage, but I guess they had to make it this thin though, maybe.
Yeah, and they don't mill into the blade. You know, they mill into the scales a little bit to get that pocket, but they could go. That's why I thought it was odd they don't go into the blade to get. Then you have more room. You could have a bigger bearing, and
that's true.
And get your same. I don't know why they do that.
I don't know, but other than that, I mean,
it's a gorgeous knife.
Yeah, to me, it's the best one of those high-end flippers because it's way better than the Holtz, in my opinion, because their flipper tabs suck. They just hurt like after a while.
But their ano is insane. Like,
yeah, they do a great job.
If Grismo could get their ano game up to that level.
Yeah. I never liked green, and my buddy has a green haptic that's like ridiculously awesome.
They're burnishing. It's next level. I don't know how to do it.
But yeah, so I love this because of how thin it is. It's just so freaking nice to have in your pocket. Just disappears. I think mine has a little bit of not stick, but it like I don't know. You can.
I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah. Just a little like drag, so to speak. It's not stick, but I don't know. That's the weird part. I didn't know why they used AEBL on that lock bar insert. I feel like that'd be worse because you're using a harder steel, right? You would want a softer steel on your insert, wouldn't you?
You would. I know they did a lot of testing. I remember watching the videos when they were developing that. They tried all the steels, and they did a ton of heat treating too to get the right hardness.
Right.
So I don't know if they're dialing it with the hardness.
I love the little nub in there. I'm guessing it has to do with the acid wash, maybe, on the blade. But the little nub they have in there. So they have the detent nub thing, kind of like.
Oh yeah, the little oval nub. Yeah.
And then what is that? They don't have a normal detent ball. It's like a cylinder sliced off at the end. Like, what is that?
Yeah, it's so the biggest thing is you don't want a whole ball. That's how they get their drop shut. So you get the action of the ball, but now it's almost like a
It's like a flattened
shaved off. So you have no drag. So you get like half of your drag goes away without the ball.
Like on my Gavco custom nurse here, he uses a ceramic ball, but then he chops the top off. He does a flattened ball, and I guess that helps you get a clean like pop out.
Yep.
And then it also, I guess, helps on the close too, because it doesn't need to ride the ball.
Right. And you have less stuff there. Like
I love that idea. I'd love to be able to design something like that and then have it work production. Like, you know what I mean? Where they can do it. Like, I know you have the double detent thing. Did you even attempt to have that worked in?
I did. Actually, I did attempt it. I was doing some really sketchy shit that I shouldn't have been doing, and it failed epically. So yeah, I didn't do it.
Wait, what does that mean? What do you mean by sketchy? I don't want people to misunderstand.
I had an angle grinder. I had an angle grinder with a diamond blade, trying to just to grind the tip off just a little bit to see if I can get. Yeah, it wasn't smart.
Okay.
So
what were you?
I think your thing too with production, that's key. I think people don't understand how much finicking knife assembly is, and to do it at a production rate. I mean, even the Grimsmos, they're one by one, tuning it one by one. That's why they have the double stop pins. Right. So then they can tune it how much. It's genius idea. I love that.
It is, because it saves you from having to redo the whole lock face.
You don't have to do anything. You just put a smaller pin in or a bigger pin. You're done.
Yeah, it is genius. He says all knives get dirty. It's about the extremely minimal clearances and tight tolerances that does allow any to fall back out and amplifies what the buildup grit does.
I believe that. And the smaller, like you said, the smaller balls. I mean, it's just going to start grinding a lot faster.
Yeah. John is the Leonardo da Vinci of CNC milling.
Well, I don't know.
No,
he's good. Sharp by design, though, Brian. That guy knows how to CNC some shit.
Oh, dude, he's a maniac. I just sold my other I just sold this mini Tempest.
Yeah. I mean, that's Riot. Then his
Yeah,
customs
I
are next
know.
level.
Yeah.
But he knows how to design shit too. It's insane.
Yeah. I handled his custom Tempest and the full size version of this. I actually like the Riot ones better. I like the build a little bit better. That's probably because you're talking about basically a hand knife versus, production. But yeah, it's insane what that guy can do. The fact that he could get it to basically look like a Riot made knife is insane. Doing that by hand or whatever. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of machining, but
still a ton of handwork.
Yeah.
That was the biggest misconception when I got into knives early is I thought customs would be like a higher level of quality. And I think it's so not true.
No, it's the opposite.
Honestly, all the customs I have, guys, are they're not junk, but they have issues. They got issues.
We need to get into okay, so there's no discount code for the GOM pre-order. No, he's not gonna do that. Have you heard of the GOM? The God of Mischief knife?
No, I don't know that one actually. I've been trying to keep up, man. There's so much shit going on right now.
I know. Let me show you though, because
I almost feel bad doing mine, but I gotta get it out.
No, right now is a good time, dude. I feel like we got ours in at like the perfect time because it was like dead. But now is still not like crazy, you know what I mean? You have a couple of pre-orders. This is it right here.
Ooh, that's
called the God of Mischief.
I think I've seen that now. I've seen when that blade came on. I'm like, okay, I know what that is.
I posted it a couple times.
Yeah,
today.
Freaking gorgeous. My gosh,
yeah.
Love the choil too. The finger choil. Oh my
dude,
gosh,
it's so good, man.
Who's really making it?
It's Riot.
Man, they're so fucking good.
Yeah, they are, man. I would love to use them, but well, technically we might be using them kind of like a roundabout way on a design we licensed to somebody, but like for us, I'd love to use them, but I just don't want to deal with their timelines. I don't want to deal with their delays. I've heard some other I don't know. And I feel like QSP is just kind of like creeping. So, I mean, they did so well on our prototypes and
they're really good to deal with. I know I've had great luck with them. They're just so simple.
They're really, really good to deal with. They tell you yes or no and things like, and yeah, sometimes like the hollow grinds, I slowly have beaten them into submission with that one, but that's kind of the nature of having a relationship, like when you start and you're like, oh, we're going to be doing this as a pre-order, like they're not going to take you as seriously as when you're like, here's $100,000. Like, it's just kind of the nature of it. So, all right. So Rask is king, Medford, blah, 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 blah. Ty Qvist is speaking to me, probably getting a Blue My Carta one as well. One day I'll get a custom too.
The heft of the tie is so fun. I can't wait for Kevin to get one.
Yeah.
They're coming to you next. They're shipping to you Monday.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Yes. Yep. Yeah. So I'll have one before I order.
You'll have all four. Check out.
You're sending me all four?
All four.
Fuck yeah.
And then I'm gonna use them, guys. I'm gonna send him money, and he's gonna ship them out.
Yeah. Where do you want them to go, or do you want me to put a list together? Do you?
I have one slip in there to have you send me one back. Just so I have another dealer that I want to send it to that I'm dealing with. But other than that, they're free for all. I mean, definitely the good crowd that that'd be okay with me.
Yeah. I know some people who would love to check it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, perfect. That's awesome. I get to check out all four. So what I'll do then is probably unbox all four, which will be awesome. And then maybe just hang on to one to do another kind of follow-up video.
Yeah.
Then the other three, and then I'll send that one out, a few days later, if that works.
Perfect. It's all good. I do miss them.
Yeah.
I miss that front flipper. Now that I had it, I'm like, shit.
Yeah. But right now, while you're trying to get this pre-order going, you want them all out there working for you.
Oh, 100%. And that's why I got photos of everything, so I can still have my Instagram little nuggets.
Yeah, that video was great today.
I was literally I was at 2 basketball games with my boys, and in between basketball games in my car, I made that video. So it's just
That's
like
pretty good, dude. Good work.
it's like
I suck at that kind of editing.
you gotta hustle, guys. You gotta hustle. That's what it's all about.
Yep. I know. I was at a family dinner tonight, like posting shit left and right and recording like little short videos and stuff. It's so crazy.
Do you get slapped on the knee from your wife like me? I don't know. I do all the time.
Yeah, well, I get to get off your phone all the time, and I'm like, I'm working. I'm working. I'm not just like, I don't know. So here it is. Here's the pre-order. So these are the 4 versions. Okay.
Yep. That's all. So pre-order those. Those are the 2.0s.
Wow. So you did 4 prototypes and you actually nailed it on all of them? Like you liked all of them and it worked out? Nice.
I can't find a flaw. Like I shipped. I'm like, they're great. Ship them out. I mean, the stone wash is perfect. The black wash is great. The titanium.
Dude,
the titanium is like so freaking good. The milling is so perfect. I can't even. That's the guys. They're doing such a good job. It's stupid. Like I can't do this. It's just
especially for the price too, right? Yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah. So we have Blue Micarta, aka denim, right? Is it denim or no?
No, they didn't call it denim. Some guys like harassing me on Instagram saying it's denim. I'm like, it's not. It was
so it's not the denim they used on like the Penguin.
Well, they had 2 different blue micartas. Blue jean.
Well, that would be the denim then.
Yeah, it wasn't that one though. It was the other one. Frick, man.
Okay.
I'm all discombobulated. That's why it's called blue micarta. Linen. So blue linen micarta. They called it blue linen micarta.
So it's not denim. Yeah, that's fine.
And I mean that's what. And this guy was arguing with me, telling me it's denim. It's denim. I'm like, they didn't tell me it was denim. They showed me pictures of denim, and they said it was too. It had too much of a. It was just too flexible. They didn't feel comfortable with it with my design, with how thin the liners are.
Gotcha. That's good to know.
Yeah, that's the thing. I wanted it, and they said, "Nope, you don't. You're not going to want that." I'm like, "All right, sounds good."
Any idea if you can purchase a tie clip from QSP as well, or anyone with an aftermarket one? Oh, for the variant.
I could look into that. I have to ask QSP because this is their clip. I didn't design this clip. I was trying to definitely cut costs where I could. So I can look in to see if there's anything else that fits this. Pocket.
Yeah,
I know you ran into that with yours, Kevin. The wonderful world of clips and what works and what doesn't.
So funny that you bring that up. So I got in clips from Rip's Garage Tech and from Lynch Northwest, the wire clip replacements. I really like this Rip's. Obviously, the color doesn't match, but I like the clip. What I don't like about it is it feels like it has no clearance. Like,
wow, that thing is low.
Yeah, like into your pocket, there is 0 room. Now this is a Kunwu prototype, and it fits because they followed our fucking CAD file. QSP changed our CAD file to match their wire clip spacing, I guess. So luckily, we caught it and everything. It's fine. So for production, it'll match, and these will all fit. But I'm glad I got this because this has a hole for the screw to go through. And the QSP screw they were using on ours was pretty big, and it wouldn't have fit through this hole. And I already had people buying their Timascus clip and shit for like $100 or $150. So I'm like, I gotta make this fit. So we're making the screw smaller. They're changing the pattern to fit into the scale. It's just so nice. They're so easy to work with. You're just like, I need this, and you might get a little pushback sometimes. And then if they can do it, they'll do it. And if they can't, they can't. Like heat treat. They will not budge on heat treat. I've tried. I lost that battle. I won the hollow grind battle and the clip battle, but I lost the heat treat battle. They won't even go up 1 HRC.
Wow.
Yeah. Like
I guess I didn't go into depth with that with them. So
well, yeah, because 14C I'm assuming is But it was, people with M390 and it's all about the fucking HRC.
There was a lot of drama over that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I was trying to avoid that, but I don't know. The prototypes have performed well, so I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's more of a me thing, but all right. So back to this.
Good
So
question.
that's
Well, thank you guys.
blue.
That's great.
Blue
Blue.
micarta.
Blue micarta. It's denim, jean, blue jean, canvas.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, that's right. We were talking about the clip. If you look at the spacing, I feel like maybe something out there would fit, like Benchmade pattern clips or something might fit this.
I think too you could get away with one screw going into the
that's
standoff.
true. So something might work.
Yeah.
I don't know if this would work, would it? The RGT. I mean, if it's slotted in there, I don't think it would. But I mean, you being you could probably make clips.
Well,
it's
right? On my list, as you know. I have so many things on my list to get that done.
Right. So I don't know. I think this
I could design a titanium clip, easy peasy. I mean, it take no time at all. So, but I'll look at QSP. I was just looking at their catalog for my Veritas design that I'm looking at, and I'm looking at some of their clips because I want a nice titanium clip on that. So.
Yes, Troy, you can get a filler tab. I just showed that, didn't I? You can get the Lefty clip. What? You're offering that now?
I am. You
How's
son
that
of a
gonna
bitch.
Work? Are you gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it in house. So anything that gets Lefty,
scale off and mill it.
I'll take the scale off. I'll mill it, and it'll come with a clip delete as well.
And that'll work on my micarta and titanium.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, I was asking.
Yeah,
that's awesome, dude.
Remember, I planned ahead because on the opposite side of your liners, there's a little hole that's tapped there, so you can go Lefty. That's why. I mean, if you look inside your knife, you can see the little hole.
Well, on mine, it's Lefty already.
Right, but I didn't have to do that. Like I didn't have to tap that.
Right, they did they did it underneath. I got it. You did that, or they did it?
They did it. I made sure they had that so both liners could accept left-hand clip, just because I was trying to think ahead a little bit.
Nice. I feel like isn't that easier for them because aren't they going to go right? No, I guess not. I don't know how that would work, but so here, Troy, you can get right now. You can order a clip delete.
Yeah.
This will fit the
I make those in house.
Yeah. Are they aluminum?
No, it's stainless steel.
Okay.
I get a laser cut, then I hand sand it, I polish it.
Knife not
included, silly.
That's great.
My wife thinks I'm an idiot. I do all this like dumb stuff. It's like you're not acting professional. I'm like, yeah.
No, you don't.
I'm not professional.
Yeah, it's perfect. So here's the titanium. So it's bead blasted tie with a black wash blade, and it's $89, guys.
For the pre-order. For the pre-order, I want you people to get a good deal.
Yeah,
you're making my dream come true. So I'm gonna give you a good deal.
That's gonna sell a lot of knives, dude.
And the tie feels good. And if you don't want to feel left out and you have a PE1, I got some titanium scales for you.
Are you gonna have those as pre-orders?
I can ship them right
some?
now. I can ship them right now.
How many you got?
I got a lot.
Yeah,
I got a lot. So,
all right. So those
hopefully I don't run out.
Those are all for PE1s
and 2s. So that's where you want to think ahead. Like, okay, do I want tie? Maybe I just get a denim and then I swap it over to
right. So you're gonna have those up as a separate item, tie scales.
Yeah, if you go to accessories, if you go to the main page, just go down below, go down all the way. Oh, go back. Sorry.
All right. Good.
My website sucks. But hey, go back to like the main. The main.
All right, I'm just gonna click on where's the main header thing.
I don't know.
What? You don't know?
I don't have a header. Just go to QvistBladeworks.com again.
You should have a header.
I'm not a web programmer. Okay, I make knives and design knives. I'm doing my best.
All right, here we go. Where am I
going?
Keep on going
down a little bit. Keep on going down a little bit.
Ooh, Knife Joy.
Feature products. There you
go.
There's the tie.
And these are going to be available.
Yeah, those are sitting right next to me right now, ready to ship.
All right. Nice, dude. Look at that. You can even do the Lefty thing. So cool. So Lefty clip with clip delete. I got it because they come.
You're going to have, you're going to have
so it won't be like
everything
this.
milled for right-handed. Yeah.
Right.
You're the only one that has that, Kevin.
Because these were fat carbon scales you did in-house.
I made them, yep.
And because I'm awesome and you made them for me.
Right. And you're a cool dude. Yep.
And it took me like 3 weeks to figure out what your issue was.
And I fucked them up. So yeah,
I thought you lied to me. I thought you were just trying to give them to me.
Dude, you have no idea how much. I was like, frick. So that's where I was like, I'm just going to give them to them and be done.
Yeah, I wouldn't have cared at all. That kind of stuff doesn't bother me. Now, if the centering was off,
no,
I would have flipped out. I was just kidding. What's up, BT? What's up, dude?
Hey.
Did you get your Jack Wolf? I ordered him a Jack. Well, he paid for it.
Now that's a gorgeous knife too. Frickin' A. I love these designs. I mean, it's like, it's so good.
Which one's this? The black? Oh no, the natural.
Oh, I love that. No, I'm working on a slip joint. I got mine back here. Ah!
Yeah, right. The it's kind of like a little guy, right?
A little guy.
What were you calling it? The variant something? Hold on.
Minimalist.
Ah, right.
Look at that. It's 3/4 scale.
Dude, it looks awesome, dude. I definitely.
So I do have it now double scaled. I was doing something stupid, but yeah, it feels really good. I like the heft. It's all titanium, everything, and it's S45 VN on the steel.
So you're gonna make those?
I'm gonna make these 100% in house. That's what I want to do with these.
And it's a spring, not a.
No, there's a back bar. Yeah, a spring bar. Yep, titanium spring bar with a half stop. So yeah, you can half stop it. Little lanyard hole.
Can you flick it?
You can't. You can slow roll it with your thumb. You can slow roll it.
Okay.
I can't get my hand in there.
Any plans for a 3.5 version of the variant?
Nothing right now. I'm gonna try it. My next design, the Veritas. I'm gonna go bigger.
Yeah, I think
I think that'd be a big. That would be a big knife, dude. That would be a huge.
Like a sway back being that big would be awkward. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm right here, and I got a 4-finger grip, and I usually use it choked up, and you got all that space. So.
Yeah. Well, unless you tell Casey from Knives Fast, he just does not like the cutout.
It's that's why there's so many knife designs for people.
I know.
You can go somewhere
though, because like I just don't. It doesn't. I love it. Like my one finger just drops right in there.
I made it to be a flicker. I wanted this thing to be a flick nutso thing.
Right.
That's all I wanted. I honestly saw the Roosevelt, and I was like, I want my knife to do that flick. That's all I wanted. I never handled one, but until I handled yours. But that's I saw videos of Daniel's, and I was like, yep, I want that. I want that sensation.
I got a new one.
I know. You're silly. It's beautiful.
Yeah. This one's in Magna Cut, which is pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Not that I'll really use it much, but yeah, who knows? Who knows what could happen? I do love this one though. I just love that golf putter. I wish the other one had the golf putter milling, and he won't do it afterwards because it's a lotto knife. He won't mod them. And I don't think I'd want anybody else to do it. So I don't know. I'm tempted to send this to Knife Modders.
Yep.
And have them do like a bark finish on it or something.
Well, that'd be fun.
But I don't know if I
wonder if he'd get hung up. You know, like I did my own putter face pattern, but I made sure it was a different type of putter face.
Oh, yeah. I don't think he'd care about that.
I wonder. I think Daniel's cool. I know, like I did the herringbone for my buddy, that titanium one. I took some pictures of it, put it on my story. I can't sell it because I know Brian, Sharp by Design. I mean, that's kind of like his pattern, that herringbone type of thing.
What? I don't know what that is. No, I don't. What is the herringbone?
The herringbone? Here,
can you show it, or is that?
I'll message you.
I just don't know that term, I guess.
Well, I mean, it's an ancient pattern, back from the Greeks, but he put it on a lot of his knives. I know the Holt tried to do it, and then like they got like reamed out for doing it.
But didn't they steal his detent system?
No comment.
Have you seen this? If you're looking for a Roosevelt, but you ain't got the money, I suggest getting an Asher.
I've seen, yeah, that's a
Spiro.
Yeah, it's a cool looking knife.
It's gonna be like $100.
I know, it's beautiful. I don't know how he's giving it for $100. That's just insanity.
Yeah, I don't think he takes a huge cut, but he's having them done by Kunwu. They're a bit more affordable than most.
Is it his markings though? They're the only. It's gonna be his. Yeah.
Yeah. It's an OEM project. Yeah.
Yep.
He's got this one, and then I also got. So I got this is a production sample of the with hole Spiro. So I just call it the hole Spiro with a W.
Yeah.
And then he's got this new model called the Douglas.
Ooh.
Which is freaking sexy as all get out with this. I don't even know what to call the blade.
Man,
it looks like a Bowie or a clip.
I'm like, it's like a Bowie, but not a Bowie.
But it's a spear point kind of.
Yeah.
Like when I was using it, like you can get to that tip real easy, where usually on a clip point, it's like a pain in the ass, you know?
Yeah.
So
that's fun.
Yeah, I really like this one, the Douglas. This one will probably be even cheaper than the other one, which it's got this green micarta I've never seen before.
Is it really that dark? It looks really dark.
I don't know if it's that dark. It might just be the picture coming through, but yeah, these are great. So, and then I also got in the EMP Nimble and the Tanto.
Oh,
to check out,
dude, I love those Nimbles. They're so cool. I saw your feedback on the honeycomb. I agree. I bet you it is a little too sharp. It looks like, but
yeah, I mean I actually really like the honeycomb in general, but I do think it on the clip it's a bit of an issue. It really catches. He did say the other ones weren't like that he has, so it might just be this clip. But I think I switched the clips and it was better, but it still wasn't great because you can see that honeycomb is right under the clip. I would 100% recommend putting just a flat spot all the way up. Like, see, this is a custom knife, but he's got a flat spot all the way up under the clip. You probably can't see it.
Very, very smart. I love it.
Yeah. But when you're talking about production knives, how much does that cost to add that? I don't know. So, but
I did see a message of the herringbone, just if you wanted to see it.
Yeah, let me pull
it's pretty,
but it still carries fine. If you have a little bit of thicker pants, but again, he said the other prototypes were fine, so it could just be this one's a little bit tighter. Let me see. That is a Sharp by Design thing.
Yeah, he put it on his pretty heavy on his what were the ones that were double that were.
Am I allowed to show this, or do you prefer?
Oh yeah, no, I shared it. I just told people I can't sell it. Like it's never gonna go. I'm never gonna do that for a thing. I don't want to offend anybody, but
I don't think that would offend anybody. I mean, it's just a pattern. It looks awesome.
It is just a pattern, but it's kind of like his pattern.
All right. Well, if you ever make another one, let me know.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. But yeah, it does look great. So I've never. What has he done it on though? Customs? Is that what it is?
The dagger one. I did that on a bunch of the daggers.
What the hell is a dagger?
The double blade.
Dagger.
Dagger.
Sorry, your accent got me there.
My accent. I don't have an accent. I'm so, I'll sure you
Gladius from the Maximus, the arch nemesis.
Arch nemesis. Yeah. Sorry, I am
Minnesota. It's a custom thing. I don't know.
I apologize.
Kev got some serious mail this week. Yeah, I did, dude.
Yes, you did.
And then I went even crazier. I bought 2 of those GOMs today. Yesterday, I bought another one of these. This is the CWF Micro Arcadian, which is just has blown me away, this flashlight, but it's like $420.
Dang.
And I
like how small it is. Mine's a little big.
What do you got?
This is a Focus Works. This is who does my blade machining for my customs. He has all his own EDC. This is the F2. Really, really great flashlight.
Does he make a small one?
This is his small one. You should see his big one. He
did
the one for Jim Skelton.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know that monster flashlight, the Cylon?
No, I've never heard of it. I know he's into flashlights.
What battery is that? They're like 40 grand. What?
Wait, say that again. What's 40 grand? His flashlight?
Like some of his Cylons are like full-time ask. Like
how much is that?
This is $100 some bucks.
Oh, it's a custom?
Well, yeah, he makes them right. This is just he has several of them that he makes. I wouldn't call it a custom.
Cool. How small is it? Like, what's this battery?
What is the battery? I think AA rechargeable.
You don't actually use a AA though, right?
He sends these along.
Let me see it.
3.7 volt, 111 milliamp hour.
Yeah, that's a 14500 or whatever.
Yeah, I mean it's the size of a
Yeah, like this takes a 10440, which is a AAA size. But you wouldn't actually put a AAA in here. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know my lights. I mean, he does all his own. He wires everything himself. Does all the boards.
I'm learning. It's a custom then, dude.
Yeah, he does it all. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All in house.
Same here. But yeah, that price is there. Is it aluminum?
Yeah, this one he has aluminum. Okay. He has titanium, brass, bronze.
It might be a little too big for me though. I got the Okluma light, the DC0.
Yep.
Like here, hold it up to a variant. There you can see the size.
Get our scale.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's probably just over 4 inches.
There, I'll do it just like I was thinking about thickness. That's what matters to me. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, that's where he's a big boy. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's why I like these lights. And then there's
I like how tiny that is. That looks great.
Yeah, but it still pumps out like 650 lumens or something. And it has a tail switch, which is what I love.
Yeah.
Nobody does a tail switch in this size because
I love this tail switch.
He had to make his own tail switch to work on a AAA size light. That's probably why it costs that much. But there's this company called Triple Aught Design or something. It's kind of like Urban EDC, but with different stuff, like more tactical stuff, I guess. I don't know. And they had a topographic lasered one of these.
Cool.
It's sort of like a darker titanium, I think. And then but anyway, so I got that yesterday.
You got some good mail. That's awesome.
Yeah. No, well, I ordered it yesterday, I should say.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. But yeah, and then I got my custom back from Tough Knives.
Yes, I saw your post on that.
This thing is so fucking good. Just, ugh. But I'm a sheep's foot guy, you know?
Dude, isn't it just a great blade shape? I mean, that's where people love their drop points, but honestly, it's not the best blade shape for modern man opening all his Amazon packages.
With the Rosie, it's so good, but like that blade shape is so terrible for what I want. Like I'm not out there skinning rabbits all day. Like, you know, it works, but it's not good for the day-to-day stuff. I don't know. So, all right. So we weren't done. Let's go back to. That's the wrong one. Hold on. Yeah, itch my eye a little more. All right.
Are you tired? I'm tired.
I'm a little tired. It's more like I got that haircut and I think I got hair in my eye though.
Oh, it's not good.
But yeah, I got to get up for this thing tomorrow at my kid's daycare, some sing-along thing. And it's like connected to a church. So I think it's a church ceremony, which sucks for me personally. All right, so those are the scales. You can get them for 50 bones, $49. Look at that. He didn't even do the 99 thing. He just went for 49.
Free shipping in the US.
Oh, and free shipping in the US. What about our Canadian friends? How does that work?
I'm sorry, Canucks, but you guys are a pain in my ass sometimes. Not you, but your border. I've never lost a knife yet, but man, I've had them held for so long. It's so nerve-wracking.
It's
not fun. But I'm gonna ship it up to you. I'm gonna ship it up to you.
So you are doing international, or
I am, but it's I have to. I'm just gonna do UPS only because it was a lot less of a pain in the butt.
that's what we did. Only UPS worldwide was the option for the stout because I personally proxy for a lot of people, and it's way better. But they do charge a bunch of freaking import fees to the receiver.
Yeah, depending on how much you
So
put for the value.
they have. Well, I put the value at like $35 every time just to be safe, and they still charge like $12 Canadian.
Yeah. BD's Swaim wants the micarta or the TI. I think you go with the micarta and then buy the tie as an after.
Yeah.
That's what
So
you do.
here's the
It makes it easy.
JG10. So you can buy this and then get an extra set of titanium scales. You're still under 100 bone. No, you'll be right over 100.
You'll be like right
109.
there. Yeah.
And you'll have titanium scales, JG10 scales. So you can take these off, put the tie on, and then you can, dye the G10. Yeah. Then you can put them back on, and then you can anodize the titanium.
You can go crazy with it.
Yeah. You can do whatever you want. So that's that one. We've gotten through 2 so far. This one, I'm eyeing this one. I am not a coated guy, but lately I've been I don't know. Satin has pissed me off lately. Satin with the fingerprints and shit.
Yeah, I agree. I do regret. I don't regret it. I think they're pretty, but I love their stone wash and then their black wash. It's just great.
Yeah. So you can get titanium black wash for 89 bones. So think about this. Just think about this for a second. Let me just do some quick math up in here, right? 59 bones for G10, right? How much for
scales are
40? 59. So 109 or 108 bucks will get you a G10 or micarta knife and a set of titanium scales. Or you could just get the titanium knife for $89. So, I mean, if you got something in the couch cushions, I recommend you go option A and get the micarta or G10 and then get the tie scales. I mean, I don't see the downside. I mean, it's, what's that math? $19 difference? Is that my math? Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah. If you were to buy 2, I mean, the biggest thing is you're going to be scale swapping, but if you're cool with that,
it's $19, guys. That's the difference. And you can get an extra set of scales basically, and then you can do whatever you want. Especially to me with the mic, I'm not a G10 guy. I'm not a Jade guy either. I hate Jade and I hate G10 and D2 together. Like I just want to kill anybody who ever does that. But luckily you're doing, what are you doing? 14C again?
14C, yeah. Oh, I'm not going D2. Don't worry.
Well, I didn't know if you changed it to something else. But
no. I almost. It's all about price with this guy. I really want to bring value. I want you guys to have fun with it. I wanted as many people to buy it as they can. I didn't want to go crazy.
More. If you want to spend a lot of money, come to me. But if you want to get a good knife for an affordable price, go to Qvist. No, dude, your prices are insane, I think. Because titanium are you assembling the knives?
No.
I don't know how you're doing this for the price you're doing it. It's crazy.
Don't tell people my secrets, man. I got my special Michelle at QSP, man. Yeah. She's working me out a deal.
Your special is you're poor.
I can't afford a haircut. I just gotta shave it. That's what
Michelle, I gotta talk to Michelle. I talked to Vicky. Vicky's my girl.
They're probably the same person, but that's okay.
Yeah, they probably are. I'll be aiming for that black wash and tie at the same time, aiming for that flashy pinkish tie.
Oh, yeah. I just called it shiny because I didn't even know what the color was. Because I did so much shit on this one. I sanded it and then I anodized it, then I sanded it again, and then I anodized it, and then I polished it, and then I anodized it.
You're a beast, man.
I was just having so much fun.
Qvist better than you. QSP Qvist better than you. Hey, man. He's probably giving him more money than I have.
This is really fun. I really like the yellow too. I don't know what it is. I put a little blue on the edges.
I'm not a yellow guy, but
no, I just it was just
I think it's
kind of
cool.
fun.
Yeah, I like all the colors you've done.
Purple stonewash, that was fun. The blue, got a let's love a plain old blue.
Yeah,
and then my Lady Liberty. I was just going nuts on this guy, just letting it fry in the anodizer, and I was just like, "Oh, I love that. That was really
that's
cool.
a good one." Yeah. What's up,
So I have no idea what I'm doing. Hey, what's up, Knife Sergeant?
Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is this. Like I said, I hate JG10. So plan is I'm gonna order this, and then I'm gonna order this. So that way I can swap, and I could get titanium on on stonewash. When I say satin, sometimes I just mean uncoated.
Yes.
And if I want to go the other way, I can go the other way. I don't know if denim or blue micarta with black wash. It'll work. It'll work.
It'll work.
Yeah, we actually.
If you want to, you can try it when you get yours. You can take the scales off.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna take them apart. I don't want to mess with them. But I mean, unless they need messing, then I'm all over it. Yeah. So we got the titanium. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I didn't have it up.
It's okay.
Special edition shiny. Okay, I see what you're saying. Special edition golden blued. Okay, all right. You should call that one the Milwaukee's best or something.
Ooh.
Titanium special pebble blue. Man, you're just laying it on thick, aren't you? Stonewashed purple. Well, you went easy on that one. You couldn't come up with anything.
Dude, you know what? I'm not a marketing person.
I love it.
I'm a designer.
Dude, I've turned into a marketing person. I never was, but now
when you run your own business, you're
a marketing machine now.
Yeah. You got it. Like, I mean, I'm making my own videos. I'm doing my own photography. I'm doing my own graphics. Yeah, you got to do it all. You got to hustle.
7 readies. Oh, yeah, he has 2, right?
Well, no. So I sent him. There's a customer over that has actually variant number 4 and variant number 28. And I tuned up number 4. That's the guy
with the bullhorn one, right? Or
he has the mud horn from the Mandalorian, and then we did a full. That was a maker's choice. Then he won a custom, and he wanted to do an X-wing build.
Dude, so that one looks so cool when you showed
full
me.
X-wing. You can show it on here. Go to the archive.
It was aluminum, right? Was it aluminum?
Yeah, it was full aluminum. Down right to where there you go. Very last one. So he has that one right there, number 4. Good. There's number 4.
Yeah, so we did this last time. He has this one with the mud horn on it in G10, right?
Yeah, that's G10, layered G10, and then on the very last, he has the very last one right there.
Oh my god, I remember how hard you were working on this one too.
That one kicked my ass, but it was fun.
That's G10, right?
That's Alutex.
Oh, Alutex, right.
Alutex, whatever. Yep.
How did it come out in the end? Good.
Oh, gorgeous! It was freaking awesome. Just doing those inlays, individually was like, it was a little nerve-wracking to say the least.
Man, I love this one too. I'm just glad I have one. This one right here is mine.
There's yours, 22.
Yeah. I'm glad. I remember I originally was going to go with the you do have a putter. That does look good.
Yeah. So that's my putter. I have a picture of my putter. So
yeah, I know. You told me. Yeah. I should have done a putter on it. Well, what are you going to do? I basically copied this guy, I think.
Well, there was the 5-wave. Yeah, I was doing 2 purples at the same time.
Well, no, you had one that was purple, and I was like, and that's what gave me the idea to do it. Damn, that looks sick. Who owns all these, I wonder? You never see it. Like, there's just not enough of them to see.
Well, I only made 28.
Is that blade colored too?
Yeah, that's my Cerakoter. So that's actually his knife. He won. So he Cerakoted himself, and we called it Pickle Rick.
And this was that optic style. I remember this one.
Yeah. I've done 2 optics now, yeah.
Was it Burl Maplewood or Burlwood? Yeah.
Yep.
Huh. Crazy. All right, so man, that first one.
Yeah, that 7 ready. I sent him both the customs, then he had his PE, and then he did a fun video showing all the differences. So that was fun.
That's cool. All right, so let's talk about the knives you have on the table. We need Dr. Lou's book so I can get man, he wants one so bad too.
I know, Brandon. Great video, by the way. Thank you. So
what do you got? Let's talk.
What do I got?
Let's talk knives.
Let's talk the journey.
Let's do it.
I mean, we all start. It's in my little bio too, in my about me. This isn't the same one, but my dad gave me a Swiss Army knife. I think a lot of us grew up with that. My wife actually got this one. She was in Switzerland, so right from Swiss Army. But this thing, we all were doing our thing when we were back in the day. No half stop.
Right.
Whittling a branch. And this thing came back on me, and my finger's still crooked. Just severed my finger almost right off. Nice. And I fell in love with knives ever since. I honestly, I had knives ever since growing up. I was just obsessed with knives. But I didn't know it was a thing. I didn't know there was a community, you know. So I always had a pocket knife working. I kind of got Kershaw's. I thought Kershaw was high end.
Right. So did I.
And then I was on Kickstarter, and Quiet Carry, of all places, had.
You told me about the
West. Yeah, this is my first $100 knife. What?
Right.
Titanium. I mean, this is the 1.0 West. Now we have.
That's the OG, right?
This is the really OG. I took it off and anodized it myself too, forever ago. So yeah, that was the number one, and then he launched right away the Strand. I customized that one too, polished it up, and then anodized it. It's like a pink purple. It's fun, but that was my first and I thought this thing was oh yeah, D2 high end steel. I was just still learning what any of the stuff was. And then I found my Grail knife.
When was that?
When was this? Man, we could look back at. When was the Strand? I was in my other house. I'm gonna go back to what houses I was in. 2016, 2017.
Okay.
When I first
that makes sense. I've been around.
That's when I found
6 years,
Grimsmo.
7 years.
I didn't know this high end. I didn't know anything about customs. So
right, of course.
I just started diving in, learning all the terms. It was a lot of fun.
All right, and then you got your Grail.
This isn't the Grail. This is a 31, but I did finally get a 21, and I loved it. And then I sold it because I couldn't justify the money. But I got it again. I do love this thing. I know it's a different type of knife. It's not a bearing. Yeah. It's different.
But
I do every time I use it
there, for sure.
I like their stonewash. I respect his quality. For a production knife.
I feel
you can tell there's a lot of love
compared to the other American brands that are in that category. Those are good knives. I can't argue that. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it drop shut? Is it flicking? No, it's
just not my type of knife. That's all.
Right. And it's this is what Chris Reeves thinks a knife should be. That's where, as a designer, that's what you kind of, this is what I think a knife should be. And then I started going, ooh, I'm gonna get into the custom world. Yeah, so my first custom was this guy, Barlow Flipper.
That looks cool. What is that?
It's he makes these all handmade. What's
his name?
Wes. It's Westward, WESWER. His wife's the one that actually makes my leather sheaths. I befriended them after I bought the knife. We talked on the phone because mine had bad lock rock,
right?
And it still has some lock rock.
Yeah.
That's where customs are cut. It is what it is. Centerings
it definitely depends. Also depends on the price category you're at too. I think
$350.
Yeah.
This is the second one he ever made. I got on the bandwagon really early. And I mean, like I said, all handmade. He does drills. Nothing at all.
That's Walter Wells is the same way. I had one of his. Yeah. It's $350. I mean, for that price, you're not going to get, it's going to be a good knife, but it's just not going to be.
Yeah. I just
you know,
it's
whatever.
classic. It's fun shape. It's
Yeah, it's an
I love it.
interesting knife. I like it.
Yeah.
It's cool. Does
So
it
that
have a
was my
clip?
first. Yeah, just a purchase clip that he buys. You know, nothing.
Right. You think he buys that crazy ass thing?
Yeah. Well, so USA Knife Maker is right down the street from us.
Oh, okay.
Like it's right in Minnesota. It's like 45 minutes away. I can go there and pick
Cool.
up anything I want. So that's where I mean you can pick up all this stuff, like all his hardware and stuff that he gets.
Is that where you get a lot of your stuff?
No, I do everything on the I do TI
Right.
connector, you know,
Yeah,
for all
tie
my hardware.
connector is awesome.
Alpha Knife Supply. That's about it.
Okay.
I did get my steel from them though. Since they're right down the street, they have good steel.
Yeah.
Then my next custom, I never had an integral before. This is just last year. This is a Hathaway Ceratoss, something like that. Full integral tie.
Huh.
He makes everything, every screw. He loves the letter H. It's on everything.
Weird.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm like,
well,
okay.
it's his name.
I'm like, yeah, you are definitely branding that sucker. But
damn, it looks interesting. What's the
it's
action?
really interesting. I mean, this is a $400 some knife. You know, all CNC machined, handmade.
$400
That's right.
in an integral in titanium?
Exactly, right?
What the fuck is he doing?
But see that?
Oh, geez. Is it a chisel grind?
No, it's not. So that's where, you know, you get, you know, you can actually see like where his hand sanding. I just want people to like people. I mean, he put his blood, sweat, and tears in this thing, and I respect him for it. Can I do this? No, I can't make this, but I want to give people what they can. I mean, this thing though, it does the lock can fail pretty easily. Has really bad lock stick, but
yes, Brandon, good observation.
But he's a cool guy, and it was really fun, and it's mine. I mean, that's where I've like customs. Sometimes, guys, they're a lot of work, you know, these one-offs, and
yeah,
you get what you get sometimes. So I know
it depends on the maker too, if they're willing to.
Yeah,
fix
I bought
their
these
shit.
because I wanted to know if I want to know where the market was, because these are like my price range, and I wanted to make sure mine were as good as I could do. And you know, that's why I did this. That's why I kind of purchased these.
You're comparing it to yours is like fucking 10,000 times better.
I'm still in denial, and I think I suck. So that's just what I am. But
yeah,
then I did a little exchange with Mr. Justin Lundquist. He's such a cool guy. So that was my first front flipper. So I was kind of learning about front flipping from him, and that's where it got me.
Your brother, you mean, right?
My cousin. Yeah, I don't know. He's gonna be coming up to Minneapolis. We're gonna hang out actually. He wants to get into CNC stuff, so I'm gonna teach him some stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, this thing's awesome. The Qvist, so cool. So small. Speak to me. I just love his minimalism.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And I do have a fixed blade. This is Gentry, all Damascus. This is the one I built with him. He and I built him a knife, and he built me a knife.
Who is it?
We made a match. So if you go to my website, he has the matching.
Who's he? Who's he?
Variant of this. Gentry, Matt, Gery. He's a pretty big maker in Michigan.
Is it the dragon blue one, or what is it?
Yep, yeah, and that's what this is, that blue dragon stuff. This thing's great though. This is the Mini Scout. Yeah.
Interesting.
That was fun.
Cool.
So we made him kind of. So yeah, that's kind of what I got. I kind of have an eclectic thing. I mean, once in a while, you know, I bring out the Sabenza for front flipper Friday. You know, this is all I have right now, but I'm gonna have another front flipper very soon called the PE2. So I want to have the whole market. I want my Carta Monday, Titanium Tuesday, Warncliffe Wednesday, whatever Thursday is, and then front flipper Friday. So I want the variant to be everything. You can carry it every day. Sway back Saturday. It's everything.
So what's Sunday then?
Day of rest. You don't carry a knife. I don't know.
No variant Sunday, and then 6 other days a week you do carry it. Yeah. No, I when it comes to customs that are handmade, there's just a level of it. Like this, I think is like $300-400. This is something somebody loaned in. It's the Homer Zhu. It's a Chinese guy who makes customs by hand.
That's a
This
thick
is really
one. That's
really
Knife
well
Sergeant.
made.
Knife Sergeant. Thick Thursday. There you go. That's what you
Yeah.
got.
Yeah, there you go. This is really well made though for that price point, but it is a guy in China, so you got to take that into consideration. This knife would probably be like $800 here, you know.
Yep.
But it's just for me, it's a placeholder for that price point. You're gonna have issues, you know, like you're just gonna have stuff like that. But then if you get something like this Gavco I have is handmade, it's like $900, I think. And this is almost a production knife. Like you could tell that it's handmade just by like looking at it because of the finishing and everything. But like the quality of it is just ridiculous. It's dead nut centered.
Yeah.
The detent is just perfect. It drops shut basically. But it's, but it's $900. That's kind of the trade-off there. And then like this thing was $1,300. And both of those, this and the Gavco had, I get them and they have a little bit of lock stick, right? And the Gavco just got considerably worse as I went. And I sent it to him and I'm like, it's got lock stick and I'd like the detent to be a little stronger. So he does that. I get it back. I still gotta have lock stick. And the whole time he's like basically telling me I'm getting oil on the lock face. And that's why. And I'm like, all right. So I just douse the thing in alcohol, take it apart. Like, don't even put oil on it when I put it back together. It still has crazy lock stick. Send it back. He says it doesn't have any again. And he sends it back to me again. And it's got like 3 flicks out of the box. And I'm having to use 2 hands to like disengage it.
Oh, no.
And so I tell him, like, it's still got lock stick. Like, I just sent him a video, whatever. And he just stopped talking to me. So I have a grudge against Gavco on that one. But I sent it to Knife Modders. They carbonized the lock face. Boom. Problem solved completely. Like, I've never had an issue with that knife since I got it back from them. So, like, that shit bothers me. Like, that's something you could easily do. Like, why would a maker have anything against carbonizing the lock face properly? Like, it seems weird, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, so I got this, $1,300. And the guy lives 20 minutes away from me, Tough Knives, right?
Oh, cool.
So I get it. It's got a little bit of a click when you disengage it, but it's not like bad. It's not like the Gavco where it's like, this sucks. Like, it hurts, you know? It was just a little click. And he said he'd take care of it. And I was like, I didn't even want to send it. I was like, I don't even want to be without the knife. I love it so much. And I did. I sent it. And then I got it back, and I swear it was worse. Like,
oh, no.
Like, it also had this issue where if you slow rolled it like an absolute girl, it would not lock up all the way. Like, I probably just did it right there. Oh, see, it failed.
Yeah. I know that feeling.
So I sent it to him for that and a little bit of lock stick. So obviously, naturally, he bent the lock bar in a little bit or did something so that would stop, right? So when I got it back, it just felt like the stick was still the same, maybe, but the tension was way stronger. So it just like sucked. And so I took it back to him again. And that's when he's like, dude, I think it's you, not the knife. Like, I don't think there's any stick or whatever. And then like we kind of agreed that maybe it was the lock bar tension. So he's like, I could lessen the lock bar tension without messing with the detent, because obviously I didn't want that. And he pulled it off. Like, it's perfect now. There's no stick. It freaking drops shut. The detent is perfect. It just has that one thing where if you know, and I'm sure that'll break in over time.
Yeah.
And it's really like if I just hold on, I'm trying to open it, but I think I'm all over the lock bar. It's hard to do lefty knives when you never carry them. If I do that, see, even there, I think it might have locked up. Hold on. I'm trying. It freaks me out every time. Oh, there it goes. But like if I just do it like a normal person and slow roll it out, it locks
Yeah.
up. If I flick it, it locks up. So like it's not really an issue. My one CKF did that too, the Satori. And I was never worried about carrying it because when would I ever do that? Like, when would I
Right.
ever do this? Like, you know?
Yeah.
And then even then, when it fails, it like pops back and then it locks up enough. So, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, but I'd much rather have it this way than have that lock bar tension it had before, you know? So it's kind of a trade off, I guess. And that has to be I mean, you would think that would wear in, right? The lock
It
bar
will.
would
I
start
mean,
moving
the
in.
biggest thing is it's definitely geometry. That's where it's a half a degree. It's just nuts.
Right.
That's why I learned this stuff, you know, because I had a
Yeah.
knife just like that, identical. And then I got it sent back to me. You know what knife it is. So then
Yeah.
I made it better because it was if you slow roll it like nothing, it would fail. But if you did everything else, it was perfect. So then I made it lock up more by, recarbonizing it. And then if you thwack it, it would, go. It was it's a nightmare. Sometimes it's a nightmare. And you're chasing your tail a lot. It's really weird. I mean, you take these knives apart over and over and over
Right.
again.
I do that with knives where I'm just trying to get the action right or try different bearings and taking the knife apart like 5 times in an hour. It's frustrating. It is.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I
I
feel
could
for you.
understand
I
that.
get it. And that's where, yeah.
You should talk to Jeff and see what he did on this because maybe that's. But I think you could. I mean, but why would you ever? Like, I can't think of a scenario where I would ever just like
slow
roll this out like this.
Yeah. I do want,
Like,
though, like when I make a knife, though, I try to make it so you can do that and it won't fail. Like,
but
that's
even
my goal.
what I just did, I'm pretty sure now it's, yeah. See, even
Yeah.
that was enough. So like half the time it does lock up, even when I bitch roll it. That's what I call it, a bitch roll.
Like this one does it.
Yeah. So it's obviously a common thing, I guess. And I bet you most people don't even notice it ever is a thing because they just flick it or
They
open
flick
it.
it and then they use it. I mean, I
That's
never
the
had a
other
knife.
thing. Even
Yeah.
if I did that, like if I got it to do that,
And then you
if
were
I
to
took
use it.
I think if I took one cut, it would pull the blade back and probably kick it over anyway.
Bingo. Yeah.
Or
That's why I don't think people
my
notice it.
finger, when I bear down on it, it's going to kick it over.
Yeah.
And on this knife, I have what's basically a choil. So even if it broke, I don't even think I'd have an issue. So like, again, I am over the moon with how this knife is. So I'm not complaining. I just wanted to tell the story.
It's a good, it's a great learning. I mean, for sure.
But even with a $1,300 knife, you can, in a super veteran maker like that, you can have it. Same with the Gavco. Those guys have been making knives for, you can have those issues. But like at the end of the day, you have, to me, this is basically a production level, like knife. I mean, it's incredible,
At that point with customs, they turn into this they're tuning them one by one. It's not going down an assembly line. They're making a bunch of parts. Then they're,
I just filmed a video last night on it, and it's basically all about types of production. And I go down a whole rabbit hole, and it's like, mass production versus handmade customs, and then, the in-between stuff like the Roosevelt and your knife. And then you have things that don't necessarily, like, what do you call this Jackwolf where like each part is numbered and put together as one unit? It's not like mass produced to where they're just grabbing pieces and throwing a knife together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is that classified as? I mean, it's still a production knife, but like some people would say mid-tech, but to me, a mid-tech is like where they make the knife and then they send it. Like, okay, a mid-tech to me is like what you do sometimes. Like, this to me is a mid-tech because the knife is a production knife from QSP. They send it to you. And then you made freaking custom scales and put it together, put a Lefty clip on it. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that makes it a mid-tech where they the maker gets it and then he does a hollow grind on it or whatever.
Right.
Then that's like mid-tech in my opinion. I don't think
the definition's really weird. I think it's really an odd definition. I mean, people have their own views. Like custom, they think that means you're gonna be forging it. You know, that's a custom. It's like I don't think so. No,
yeah, that's awesome.
Evolved.
Yeah, he has prototypes in the works.
Nice.
With I always want to say QSP. Sorry, it's Best Tech.
I talked to Best Tech with the variant too.
We're working with them right now on the Buzz I was telling you about. We literally just reached out. We had been working with them on the slip joint project, but that went to a different for prototyping. So we wanted to backtrack to Best Tech because I really like them. I like their quality. Their price is up there, but I think QSP's price is kind of up there. It depends on what you're doing, obviously. I always wonder, like, has anybody gone to Riot and tried to do a budget knife? Like, I wonder if they would do it, like what the price would be. Like, how would that work?
It might not even be in their realm. Like they're probably like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah, right. What do you mean steel liner lock? Like, what is this? That's funny. Okay, gotta go make a video.
Have fun.
Maybe
Brandon.
I'll make it back. Are you unboxing the Jack Wolf?
I love his videos. They're hilarious to me. I don't know what.
It's Brandon. It's him.
Yeah, it's like he is Brandon, and
his personality is It's like funny and I don't know how to explain it either, but it's awesome. I love him. What's up, Brian? What's going on, Brian? Dude? How are you, man? I was telling him about the GOM today. I was trying to tell everybody so they can order because he didn't do the best job marketing that night. I swear he's had the prototypes for like a year and they just started going out to channels to review. And I found out about the prototype or about the pre-order like a week ago, maybe. I found out the date. It's interesting how some people go about it, but I mean, to each their own, whatever. Like, I think for him, part of it was he's already got things in the works and, I don't know. And I think no matter what, once that knife lands, it's going to be a huge hit. So it doesn't really matter.
Right. That's awesome.
He probably just doesn't need the money as much as I did or we did,
Oh, freaking A. You go, girls. Eggs and ham. I don't know.
What's up, dude? How's it going, David? How are you, man? Didn't hear about it till your message. See? Huh? See? That's what it's all about. I'll message you on Wednesday about this.
We all know about the Instagram wonderful, algorithm of insanity. So,
yeah,
I've seen knives like for the first time. It's like, what is this? It's like, how do I not even know about that? And it's just weird.
What are you saying? I'm digging a pit in my backyard to get some ore. Sooner or later, it will be a full cut.
Get a magnet out there. Get all the ore out. Yeah.
Really looking forward to getting the GOM. Yeah.
That's such a cool knife.
Yeah, I think it's, I don't know, something about it. Like, I feel like it's a design language that I would design myself. I think that's why I really like it because I look at it, I'm like, damn, it's almost like a better version of what I could do. Even though the Gungnir was pretty unheard of until the drop. Well, the pre-order, I mean, that one went around for a while. Before the pre-order, it was the fact that it was so huge that and the price that people didn't jump all over it. It was $425 and it was 4 1/4 inch blade. Like, it just wasn't going to sell well regardless, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure if he could go back and do things over again, maybe this would be the first knife he'd come out with, or a smaller version of the Gungnir. But like, just like anybody who's doing this, like me or Jacob or EMP or whatever, your first knife is you designing your like what you want in a knife. Like that's just what your first knife is gonna be.
Yep.
I think anyway. I don't know if you agree with that.
Yeah, that's what when my design, it's like I was just searching for something that really connected with me. It's just weird.
Right.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
like I never had a sway back in my life. I had no, but I just all of a sudden I loved it. I just wanted something like it in my life. I wanted something to flick like a mother effer. I wanted that feel. So I got really sick of flipper tabs. I got so sick of
I hate flipper tabs. I still kind of hate them. But now I'm sort of liking them a little bit because I've banned them for so long that like now it's kind of nice to have one again every once in a while, you know?
Yep.
Like the Rask, I think, is my only like premium knife with a flipper tab on it. I just don't get in the flippers.
I loved mine so much. Yeah, crap. Looking at my, I only have one or two flipper tabs. So that's crazy. Yeah,
the
I don't have
two customs, right?
It's the two customs.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So wait, what did Eggs and Ham say? He said something about so will OCD for EDC, Mike. We should all get together. I think he's in Reno. Gotcha. Okay. I think I saw Scotch and things coming. What's up, Steve? What's going on, man?
Love his Rask. Man,
maybe
I should have bought mine back. Shit.
Yeah, he has two, I think. You should have bought yours back.
I should have probably bought mine back.
Did he sell it?
I don't know. I'll ask him.
You might still have a chance. You're being influenced, though. That's for sure. Yeah, it does have a little bit of stick, sort of. It's not stick. It's like drag. I don't know how to explain that better. I think it's probably just the insert getting hit on the. Oh no, there is no coating there.
There shouldn't be. No, there shouldn't be any coating on it.
Yeah,
there should just be a hardened steel.
Yeah,
I think they polished the crap out of it, but
that was me being dumb saying that. Let's see if maybe I clean the tang a second. That shouldn't be an issue though on a knife with an insert like that. Huh.
I miss my front flipper, man.
You know,
enjoy that. Enjoy that.
Why don't you just make a custom one with a front flipper?
Because I'm spread too thin, Kevin. Spread too thin.
Yeah, when was the last time you made one?
It's been a while. Well, the X-Wing was the last. And then I just got into the P2 trying to pump that thing up. And I got just distracted by my mini.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm just in the Veritas. I want to get that. I've been dying to get that thing. I got to spend more time on that and get that thing going.
That's the larger one.
I want to make it, a little bit bigger, about 3 1/4 or so.
Is it a frame lock or a?
I think I want to go frame lock with it. It's still pretty early, and those are just renderings. I'm just trying to feel out the shape. I printed it, and I just don't like how it. I think it's just too small. So I definitely want to just grow it a little bit. I mean, it's the same size. Oh, I also added a big, nice choil. So it's a full grip, but it's just like it's so tiny. I want to make it bigger, more substantial.
What size is that?
This is a 3-inch.
Oh, so you're gonna do 3 1/4. Got it.
I want to grow it. I might go 3 1/2. I want to print some more. Get it. I just want it to be more full in the hand.
Yeah, I think 3 1/2 might be. I think 3.3 is just the sweet spot in my opinion, but I don't know.
3.3.
That's me. Every knife we've designed is 3.3, just because I feel like that's anybody can buy that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So it'd be a flipper, and a front flipper, and a flicker. Yeah.
He said missed out on the FSD, so I went area shopping. You're stalking the Koenig page all day. Yeah, I feel you, man. That's once you get the bug for a knife, it can be a bit insane. I do the same thing. I go absolutely bonkers for it. You know,
I started getting into watches, and I regret it a little bit. So
you just like recently got into it.
well, like I just like find like going, what is this whole watch world that
Yeah.
that
Luckily, I just love
Nick
the
Shabazz
Apple
said
Watch.
don't get into watches, and no, I was an Apple Watch guy too, and I just kind of got sick of all the notifications on my wrist. I don't know what it was. It's just like all of a sudden.
It's a custom, so
the mini traditional, that's. I think I want to make these in house and just kind of have fun with it, and just drop them on the website. And yeah, just a nice little. This is like a fifth pocket carry. You know, you just throw it in your fifth pocket and carry your really nice rask. But then if you actually want to cut something, you use this.
See, that's the thing. I'll use this. This blade is perfect. I love this. I mean, this is one drop point I'd be into.
Yeah,
but
we all know that a lot of people don't use their. Yeah. How many times like Rask, a year old, never cut anything, flicked a couple times. He was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, like they don't even freak. I think a lot of times I was talking to somebody about this last night because I was saying how the action got weird last night. And my buddy was like, yeah, I think like it's funny how many people buy these knives and don't ever even take them out of the box. Like they're just afraid to at that point. And then it sits there for 6 months and then they sell it because, you know, they want something else. And they're like, oh, yeah, I got that Rast that, you know, and they probably never carried it. Like I borrowed one as a loaner a few months ago from a guy named Sean. And he's like, he didn't want me to cut with it or carry it because he hadn't. Like,
yeah.
So it didn't make sense. And you know, for me, anything I buy is fair game. I'm carrying it, using it if I need to. But obviously, if I need to go cut down a bunch of cardboard, like if I had this in the pocket and then I had this, you know, in the pocket, I'm obviously going to use the other knife because that's why this exists.
Right.
Like that's why he has this knife company, because he wants people to get a knife for a good price and be able to use it. So
that was my whole dream too. It's like not everybody wants to buy a custom, and that's where like just production edition, beat the shit out of it, have fun with it. That's it.
Right.
So yeah, Scotch and things are going. Only stop at 3 watches. That's good. That's good. I like that.
I'm going.
I got my first one. It's a Tissot PRX.
How much
automatic. Is my wife watching? I don't know if she's watching. What I said was the marketing department at Qvist Bladeworks, they bought this without me knowing. So the marketing bought it so to use in photography and marketing materials.
It's
so it's
market
a tax
research.
It's a tax write-off.
That's the way to do it, man. Saving all my receipts for high-end knives.
This is like marijuana for what? Like this is like the thing that you get started on is like Tissot. The gateway. Because it's a really super nice watch. It's all Swiss, but it's not like a Rolex.
You can't say how much it is, can you? You're not going to say it, aren't you? I'm going to look it up. What's it called?
Okay. It's a Tissot PRX.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
Automatic. TISSOT. They're $650 retail. In the store though, I got like 15% off. The guy was awesome.
Is it the Powermatic? Is that why?
Powermatic 80 hour power.
They have another one for $375. Is that
That's the quartz. That's quartz.
Good. I definitely do not want to get into.
Don't get into watches. Don't get into
watches.
No,
because the thing is, I love the Apple Watch.
Yeah, so I did too. I've owned.
It has saved me.
I've had Apple Watch like all the time since the beginning. I bought the very first Apple Watch right when
it is. Which one you got? This one right here.
I got the blue. Yeah, I love the blue. The bracelet's awesome.
You got this one. This one. Okay.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, my dad got an automatic watch. I think he spent like $5 something too. I don't think it was Tissot. It was a different brand.
stupid cheap. Just so you know, like it's watches are so dumb.
Yeah.
And I'm obsessed with it right now. I'm obsessed. So
Scotch and Things has an Apple, a Citizen, and a Sub. What's a Sub?
You have a Submariner? Is that a Submariner? Are you talking a Submariner?
Who makes that? I'm guessing that's what he's talking about.
That's damn. I mean, if you have that's crazy.
Is it awesome. How expensive are those?
I'm not going to speak for Scotch and Things. It's really expensive.
But what's really expensive? Like 10 grand or like 3?
It depends on what his build is, but yeah, it's north of 5.
Jesus. Yeah, see, I just don't have an interest in watches. You can't flick them. He said, yeah, on order.
You can't flick them, but man, I stare at this thing a lot.
Yeah, I like get that. But even with knives like that are pretty, movement,
but like the mechanics of this thing inside of there.
But you like, can't
there's no batteries. So there's a little weight right there. It's that big thing moving, the pendulum.
Oh,
so
shit.
That's winding a spring. And
your wrist is powering it, right?
No, just the move. Yeah, just movement. Just movement's powering it. So there's like, that's what's cool. It's just mechanics. It's like this company's been around since 1853 making watches.
He said,
and that just is like the mechanics, the machining, the size of parts are like microscopic, and they're just turning in there, making this thing tick. It's just crazy.
Right.
Black, no date. I can never have a no date. I gotta have a date window. Date window. I need to know what date. I use that date window constantly.
Oh, see, that's why I love the Apple Watch. I have on mine. I have it set up to show the temperature, the weather. I got the time, any alarms, and I got the date. And there's the temperature and the date and the time are the 3 things I use all the damn time.
Yeah.
So if you can't get that on an automatic watch, you know what I mean?
No, you can't. No, I get it. I just had like this revolt of I want to get rid of technology. Like you just, as you get bigger, as you know, you get buzzed all the time. And
I get buzzed constantly.
I was like, I wanted one more thing to disconnect. You know, I'm on this freaking thing all the time. So I was like, I don't know. Don't get into watches. Listen to Nick Shabazz. Don't do it.
The Sub is going to be north of 10,000, Dark Gravity says. Damn, Steve, you crazy, boy. He said, yeah, I'm kind of regretting not getting the date.
I know. I check mine constantly.
Well, can't you just change it?
Well, how long how long would it be to get on the list? Like to get a Rolex, it's a Rolex. Submariner is a Rolex.
Oh, it is?
To get on a list, to even buy is like so difficult. So that's where, I don't know, maybe you can change it. I don't know. Rolex is, I don't know. Maybe I'll get an Omega someday, but I don't know.
Is that a Rolex too?
Omega's Omega.
Okay.
That's a brand. Sorry, that's a brand. The Speedmaster's their famous one. That's the one that went to the moon. Very famous watch.
10 grand if you can find one, and that's 10K used. I got into watches briefly and worked my way up to a Marathon GSAR. Found that it's my perfect watch and stopped looking at other watches.
Wow.
I ordered a Tag Heuer Aqua Racer today. I know some of you may hate on it, but I like it. It's a year wait.
Yeah.
Knife Modders, what up?
What's up?
That's my daily driver. Which one?
Sorry, we talked about watches. I apologize.
Oh, the Sin 556 IB.
Oh, here's my buddy. Wow. He said he put it up for sale and nobody's asked about it.
Thanks, dude. What's up for sale?
His Rask.
How much is he asking is the question.
Well, I could get it for a table.
Well, I know that. What's he asking? That's probably why he's not. That's probably why
I'm asking him now. I said, where'd you put it for sale and how much you ask?
You gonna get it back? You gonna get it back?
I don't talk to me about that right now, okay? I just ordered a Saga pen, so no, I don't need to order anything.
$300 pen. That's a write-off. You need a
It's
pen in the office.
it's gonna be really it's gonna really match well with, like, I got it because of this stupid thing, because it's gonna look so good next to this.
Yeah, I was happy that these kind of match a little bit.
Yeah, isn't that
Not
silly?
perfect, but
isn't that silly that we like that? I don't know.
Yeah, but this
Well,
little bit of
so-
lock stick is starting to piss me off a little bit, honestly. Might be worth sending this, but freaking, how much is that? How long do you think that takes to send a knife to Grimsmo to get looked at?
Oh my gosh.
Have you ever done it?
No, I've heard them talking about getting somebody in the US to be a rep for them because of how much of a pain in the butt it is to ship knives up there.
Right. I mean, all they really need to do is send me a new insert, maybe, right?
If they're made, I mean, they make their stuff pretty identical. That's where, like, they're tuning. I mean, that's where you get into like tuning every individual knife for.
But I'm just saying, wouldn't it be cheaper all around if they just sent me a few different ones and I could test it out? They have this weird screw in there. I don't know what it does. It's not an adjustable detent, right? There's no way to adjust.
No, that's just, from all my knowledge, is it just holds it down.
Well, no, they have two screws holding down the insert, and then they have a blue. It looks almost like a screw with the head gone. Like you can see threads in there. I looked at it the other day or last night when I took it apart. I really shouldn't care about that little bit of stick. It's not even stick. You know what I mean? Like it's that.
I can hear it though. I can hear it.
You can hear that.
I can hear a little tick.
Yeah, but it's not like I guess my point is it's not hard to move out of the way. It's not any harder to move than I think it would be anyway. It just makes that little bit of a noise. I don't know. But I did try cleaning everything when I took it apart. That didn't, fix it or anything. Probably could just maybe sand that insert and see if that does anything. But I don't want to mess with the lockup.
Right. You don't want to mess with that surface finish. That might be integral with, I don't know.
Maybe I'll reach out.
NAF Sergeant does have a good point here, though.
It's called letting your knife break in. Yeah. But this knife is from October last year. But yeah, you never know how much somebody used it, But dude, like that stuff bothers me, Naf. Like you sent me that Cobra. The Cobra knife, the TJ Fisher one, and that had stick, and that bugged me.
I gotta say, like, this thing sucked when it was new. It did take a while to break in. It was weird how hard it was to even just slow roll it.
Yeah, they notoriously are like that, I think.
And now it's gorgeous. It's like it's just.
But I don't really think it's the knife breaking in. I think it's us getting used to the knife.
That could be a point. Yeah, that's legit.
Yeah, Gear Nerd or R&D has no stick. Did it ever though? Would be my question. But hell, it wouldn't be a bad idea. I bet if I sent it in, they would fucking tune it and do all types of shit just to make it perfect. They seem like those type of people. They wouldn't just like slap a new insert in and ship it right back,
Right.
I guess maybe they could, but maybe I'll reach out and see if they have any advice.
They're cool shit. I mean, they seem to be.
They have cool shit. I don't know how they are to deal with. I wish I would win a damn Rask Lotto spot. That would be the nice thing to have happen. But I hate how you can't pick your Anno or anything, though. But now they're doing it like you won the Saga Lotto. It's cool how they let you pick out of a group.
I love that. That was so smart of them.
As long as you're first, you know what I mean? Because I think a lot of times what happens is they have like half the people don't even buy one because by the time they get picked, they got one, or like that's what happened to me. I got picked and I had already gotten one. I was tempted to get another one, but I was like 300. Like I'm not doing that again for like So I let it go. And then what they do is after that lotto runs through, after the 24 hours, if whatever, then they just throw them on the site. And then that's how I got this one. I just went to the site one day and they had like 3 of them on there.
Yep.
But they don't do that with the Rask, I don't think.
Not yet. They do it with the Norseman. I know that. So.
Yeah, the Norseman, I've seen a few on there sometimes.
Yeah.
But that knife is just ugh, I don't know.
I had one. It was fun, but it's such an odd duck. It's such an odd duck.
The design is just hideous. The blade shape. It's otherwise it's a good knife. Like, I don't love the bounce thing. Like,
yeah, mine bounced.
Even this one. I mean, you can tighten the pivot enough to where it won't.
Yeah. My Rask bounced a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. See, the Rask, they don't even have the inventory on there.
No inventory in the Norseman either.
But like my when I had it tuned the first time, like when I got it and took it apart, I had it to where when I would close it left-handed, it would bounce. Like I would turn my hand and it would fall.
Yeah.
And it was loose enough that it would bounce up. And then it would but what I hate about that is it would bounce and then it would come back up and then it would just sit like here.
Yep.
And I'd have to give it one little shake down. And I don't know. So then that was another reason I took it apart, was because sometimes it would bounce. And I was like, I don't know what's going on in here. But yeah, I did have to take it apart twice since I got it already. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm probably just bitching. I think a lot of times lock stick has to do with weather. I really do.
Yeah, somebody just said that.
I think
Nat Sergeant just said that too.
I think it adjusts to your whatever. So maybe it just takes a little bit for that metal to kind of get back to where it was. If that makes sense.
My wife's talking to me.
Yeah, I should probably wrap it up anyway. I got to get up early tomorrow. I didn't want to go long tonight. What do you call the blade on the Norseman? People call it a horse stick. I think it looks like a hippopotamus.
I never heard that.
You never heard the horse stick thing?
I have not. That's great. I love that. Yes.
Yeah. But I think it looks like a hippopotamus, though. But I just pre-ordered the GOM and ordered the Gumnir. Damn, dude. You cray. Well, I guess
it is a sickness. We have the sickness.
We do. I don't even understand how I still have money. Like, I don't understand how I'm like not losing money. Like, how am I not poor?
Well, I love that whoever created that one with your face on the Joker with all the money behind.
That was Naf Sergeant.
That was hilarious. I love that.
So that was because of some dickhead on Instagram who made a story and he like took my drawing of the stout and
I saw that.
He put in like he somehow made fake handwriting and put like whatever, like, this much times this many is how much money I'm gonna like steal or whatever. And I don't even know the guy. And he posts that story and tags me. I'm like, damn, this dude has balls, right? So I just kind of leaned into it and I reposted the story and like pretended, I put up something about going on vacation or whatever. And then I told people in a group, and Naf is in the group. He's like, I need to put you on the Joker's. And then he did it.
That was great. I
that was funny.
Enjoyed that.
But it was funny when Naf did it because like he's a friend. Like I know he's joking.
Right.
But like this other rando, like I don't even know you, and you're just like, I don't know. To me, it didn't seem like a joke, if that makes sense.
Right. It seemed like he was actually.
He also like compared the stout to the Penguin at one point, which made no sense at all. But people be crazy, yo.
People be crazy. All right. I wanted to talk to Mark really quick. That's why I sold my Norseman, because I didn't know how to sharpen that thing. So I'm like, if I own a knife that I can't sharpen, I don't want the knife. So that's why I got rid of it.
I've heard that a lot too. I end up sending a lot of my knives out, but that's one reason I don't really own recurves much.
Yeah.
I actually do like how they look a lot of times, but
yeah. They have their use, like that to the draw cut and whatnot or whatever to keep the material flowing or whatever they say. But yeah.
Lefty's lazy ass doesn't understand. He'd rather just complain. It's aeronautical level tolerances. Tiniest turn, all the change. Gotta learn to tune the beast, like you said. Good job, my
I don't know what he said there. I'm sorry, but I'm tired too. I can't read it anymore.
No, he's talking to Joshua. Where's that comment? I've tuned my Norseman 3359 perfect. No bounce, but perfect drop shut and butter. It is very finicky, like 1/16 of a turn. Yeah, that's why when I redid it last night, I got it like this, where it just drops and it sucks it in. When I was getting the bounce left-handed, like I would do this, and it would, because I guess I'm turning and just letting it drop from full, it would go and bounce off, you know. Even right-handed, I guess, because I'm holding it different, it kind of would just suck it in. So that's exactly what I did, was tune it.
Nav Sergeant's digging you.
Fuck him, Lefty. Yeah, fuck him. I agree. Fuck them all. The guy who bought a TS Prop sends off his... Well, to be fair, I haven't sent any knives off to be sharpened since, but for the most part, what happens is, like, I get these knives in, I send them to, like, Jared or you, Naf, to review or whatever. I loan them out, and then you guys sharpen them, because either it came dull, or I dulled it, or I ask, like, Jared, I'm like, fuck, he's like one of the best sharpeners. Of course, I'm going to ask him to put a mirror edge on the knife. I can't do a mirrored edge. I've sharpened 2 damn knives on a TS Prop. Yeah, I don't get any satisfaction out of sharpening like some people do.
Yeah.
So it's not, for me, it's nice to have the system. If I need it, I have it, you know? But other than that, I'm not like itching to get my, system out to start sharpening shit. Like, I'm not asking friends if they need something sharpened. I don't know.
Good night, Stacy. I should probably head out, Kev. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, that's good, because I need to. I always say I want to wrap it up, and I never do. So let's actually do that.
All right, everybody.
Is there anything you want to say before?
No, I really appreciate just hanging out. It's always a good time. You're a hell of a guy, so I appreciate you letting me hop on and chit chat.
Thanks, dude.
Next week's gonna be fun. Let's have a good time.
Yep. PE2 pre-order, guys. When I get those prototypes in, I'll be showing them off. Hopefully I get them in time, but even if not, the pre-order's open for a couple weeks, right?
We're gonna do a week and a half. So Urban EDC and I are kind of doing the same thing. They're also gonna open up the pre-order on their side.
Oh, they're doing a pre-order too?
They're gonna just kind of get more eyes on it. They offered, so I'm like, hell yeah, let's do it.
No, that's great, dude. That's fantastic.
So you can,
are they doing the same version?
You can pre-order from them, same prices. So.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah, and I even let them open up the Lefty if they want people to have left. I'll machine out those. So.
Oh shit! Okay, you're going crazy, man.
I'm nuts.
So. Yeah, you're nuts for sure, man. That's good. So they're doing the same 4 versions.
Same 4, all the options, same price. Let's sell the shit out of these things. That's what I want.
I agree. Let's do it. That's good. You'll have their marketing train on it too.
Yeah, they did their own photography and video, so I can't wait to see
that's what they did that for us too.
They're fun. Yeah, it's good.
So that makes it interesting, because I know a few people who are affiliates that might be interested in checking the prototypes out. So maybe we can send them there or whatever. But I'll talk to you about that. Get your list, and we can figure it out.
Chit chat. I'll foot the bill for the shipping, and let's have some fun. You got way more connections than me, so that's great.
Yeah, we'll do what we can, man. It's a great knife, and I think you're just making it better. Adding a flipper tab up here is cool. As long as the D10 is still kind of the same for the reverse.
Just wait, man. It's chef's kiss. It's great.
All right. I like it. All right, guys. Wednesday, and then I'll be live again on Thursday promoting the shit out of it. So don't you worry.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, you should have them for sure by then. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody have a great night. Thanks for coming out. Have a
Yeah, rock
wonderful
on.
Sunday. And thanks for joining me, Jacob. It was a
Thank you,
blast.
Kevin. Latest.
Yep.